It's taking too much time. Actually, the network is too much slow here, right?
Yes, Ravi, network problem.
Yeah, because of that, so once this one is, if I get the property also, I can start it, but no issue. Okay, so no issue. Okay, so let's understand another one also, right? Another one also, another one application or 1 minute.
It's completed, Ravi.
Yes, yes, it's completed. Yeah. Okay, so good. This one, right? Yeah. Okay, so in the property, right? In the property, what we will, everything is fine.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. So
Yes, Ravi.
we will open the main class, right? Main class. So what annotation we will apply here now, guys? At the rate
Enable
enable.
Eureka server.
Eureka
Very
server.
good, very good.
Eureka server.
Eureka server. Enable what? Eureka server. Why this? Oh, I added, I think, wrong. 1 minute, 1 minute. I forgot that to add what discovery client, right? Eureka discovery client. I forgot. 1 minute. Let's. This is the project where that Eureka. Wrong. 1 minute, 1 minute. This is right click. Come to Spring. Add starter. Eureka discovery client only, right? Oh, we need
Ravi,
to.
server first.
Yeah, server also, right? Sorry. Eureka server also. Okay.
And update project and we can start.
This dependency no need here, guys. Okay, where wrong dependency. Eureka client we don't need. Okay.
Discovery client is
Because we are developing, right?
yeah, discovery client is not required here.
Yeah.
Only one dependency.
Yeah, we need what we.
Only Eureka server is required.
Maven update the project. Force update it. Here, oh, here also I wrote, right? Here only Eureka server we need, guys. Okay, it's my mistake. Eureka server dependency we need, and what web dependency. Yeah, it's done, right? So okay, good. So here what we will do it now, guys. Here we will use which what is the annotation now, guys? Enable
Eureka server.
yes, enable Eureka server now. Okay, fine. So after then what we will write inside that, what properties. So what is the property, what is the port number, recommended port number now, guys? I given
8761.
yes, server dot what, server dot port, server dot what port number is what, port number what we will get 8761, right? This is what recommended port number. After then what, we need to make the registry also false, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, so what is that? Eureka dot
Eureka
client dot fetch
fetch
registry
registry.
equal to what, false. Another one is what, Eureka dot
Registered
client.
with URL. Registered with URL.
No, register with URL here not required, right?
Client.
Yeah, register with what, Eureka. Yes, so
Eureka,
client
sorry.
dot what, register
Registered with Eureka.
what is this? Register with what,
Eureka.
with Eureka, right? Eureka, make this one also as what, false. Now clear this our discovery, what our discovery server is ready now, guys. Okay, so another project also, right? Another project also we need to create it, right? We need to create, what is that, producer application now. We need to create what, producer application also or not, guys? Come on, this application I'm talking
Yes,
about,
Ravi.
this one we need to create this one also, right?
Yes,
Because
Vendor.
till now we configured this Eureka server, right? We created a Eureka server project. Now we need to create this one also now first. Come on.
yes,
Yes, Ravi.
Response.
yes,
Yes,
Ravi.
sir.
One more person nowadays is giving the response. What is that? Vankateshwar, right? Tumal something, right? Good. Very nice. Very nice. Appreciate you. Okay, good. So here, good. So now fine now, guys. Okay, so where that one? Yeah. Second, next one is what? Next one is what now? Next one is, let's create what, second project, right? Second project. In second project, what is that? Producer, right? Producer application LBC, right? Producer application, what, LBC. Let's create it, right? So we will give the name, right? What is the name? Our project name will be now, guys. Let's give name will be spring cloud vendor, right? Vendor service. Yeah, this is the perfect service. This name is perfect. Okay, so at the time of developing, what is that, what is the dependency we need, guys? At the time of developing what, our what, producer application, sorry, producer application, what dependency we need? Eureka
Eureka discovery client.
yes,
And
discovery
Spring
client,
App.
and what is that, web dependency, right? These two dependency we need, right? So now let's create it now, guys. Let's create it now. Right click, new, spring starter. Yeah, so give the name what, What is the name we taken, guys? Spring
Cloud vendor service.
Spring Cloud vendor.
Spring Cloud vendor
Service.
vendor service. Vendor service. Okay, so now next we need, what is that? Eureka discovery and what? Spring web. These two dependency we
Web.
need na? Next, finish.
Yes, Ravi.
It's created. Some noise is happening. Some noise is happening. Yeah. Your side. Yeah, good. Okay, so where? LBC Cloud, Eureka, Spring Cloud, Spring.
Last one.
Yeah, good. Yeah, this is right. So now come here, and what is that? Open the main class, and here what annotation we will apply now, guys? At the rate enable
Enabled Eureka client.
enable Eureka client,
Eureka
right?
client.
Now fine. Okay, good. So now property label. What key we will add it now, guys? What key we will add it now? We will add what? We will
Profile
add,
name.
yeah. So first we will give what?
Service ID.
Sorry.
Port number.
Spring
Yeah.
dot application dot name.
Server dot port number, right?
Port.
Let's give 999 in this time, right? 999. Okay. After then what? Instance ID, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Instance ID we need to give. So what is the if we want to give the instance ID, what is the key now? Eureka dot
Instance dot instance ID.
Instance Eureka dot instance dot
Instance dot instance ID.
Sorry, first we need to give what is that service ID, then we can give, right? Otherwise we need to read the dynamically, right? So we will give what is that first, what is that? Spring dot, what I'm doing now, service ID.
Application dot name.
Service ID, what is that? What is that? Eureka, no, sorry, spring
Spring
dot
dot application dot name.
application
Application
dot name, right?
name.
Now
Yes, Ravi.
let's give the name. What is that? Vendor service. Vendor service, right? Vendor service. Now another one is what we need. What is that? Because the same application will run, what is that? We will run, what is that? Multiple time, means what is that? Multiple instances will generate na, multiple instances will generate in the what? Eureka server or not, guys? What is that? 3 time I said that. Then if we run the 3 time, then what we need? What is that? We need instance ID also or not in our project? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. So what we will do now, here we will take, what is that? Again Eureka, what is that? No, sorry, instance ID, right? Instance ID. So for that what is the key now, guys? Eureka
Dot
dot,
instance ID.
yeah, instance dot what? Instance ID, right? ID. But what is that? We can give, what is that? Instance ID, this one also here, right? This one also, but this is what? This is the hard coded, and even what is that? Based on this one will not work if multiple what project is there, right? So what we will do it now, guys? Dollar symbol inside that, what we will do it now? We will paste this. Let's copy this key and paste it, right? Paste it.
Name. Yes,
Yeah.
Ravi.
Yeah. So after then what we will do it now, guys? We will what is that? To it will generate what? UUID na of the application. Come on. So dollar, open curly bracket and close it, right? Now random. random dot what value. Random dot what value, right? One minute, I want to show one things. Okay. I want to show one more thing. 1 minute. Why this one is not giving? How this one will come? 1 minute, I forget Spring Cloud. Kya? The name I forget, the class name. 1 minute. If I it let's move on in the session. Once it if it will come in my brain, right, then I will tell that class name. Okay, because of that I forgot that class name. It's a little bit too much big name, so I'm trying to remember it, but I'm not able to remember. What is the name? 1 minute. No, not this one. Okay, leave it. I will tell after ending the session. Definitely. I'm trying to remind that word. Yeah, I forget it. What is that? Okay, no issue. Okay, so now like this, what we will do it now, we will what generate what the project hexadecimal number, guys. Okay, project what hexadecimal number, right? After then what we will
Yes,
do it now. After then what we will do it now, guys, we will give what the
default zone.
location of what our disk.
Eureka server.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Eureka
Okay,
server.
yeah, we need to give what Eureka location, right? Location. So how we will give it now, guys? Eureka
Eureka
dot
dot
what?
client dot service URL.
Yes, Eureka dot client dot service
Service URL dot default zone.
service URL dot what? Service URL dot what? Hyphen URL, right? Hyphen URL
Default zone. Yes, Ravi.
dot
Service hyphen URL.
default zone.
Default zone.
Default zone. So what is that? What is the location of what our discovery client now, guys? What is the location of our discovery client? So anyone remember it? http colon
HTTP colon localhost
yeah
double slash
Localhost
localhost colon
localhost
Localhost
8761
yeah
colon
8761
Eureka
761 Eureka
yeah 8
slash
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 Eureka.
Eureka
Eureka.
prefix name.
Yeah,
slash
very
Eureka.
nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so like this. Okay, so our what our vendor property also ready now, guys. Okay, so now let's do the coding part. What the message we will get it now, guys? So here only, right? Here only, because by doing this configuration only we can't get the response now. Some messages also we need now, so we need to do coding. Come on,
Yes, Ravi.
now let's do it in the same project only, right? In the same project, what I'm going to do now, right click here only, right click, new, take one class, right? Take one class. I'm giving what is that?
Vendor rest controller.
Vendor, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Vendor rest,
controller.
right? Rest. Okay, yeah, vendor rest controller, correct name. Vendor rest controller, right? This is the package name. And here what I'm going to do now, let's give what? let's give the name of what our application, what vendor rest controller, right? Because we took at the time of explanation, right? Vendor rest controller. Now finish it. Yeah, so yeah, correct. So how we can make this class as what? Rest controller class. What annotation we will apply now, guys? At the rate rest controller na?
At the rate rest
At the rate
controller.
of rest
Yeah.
controller.
So if we want to give what this controller path, then what is the annotation now, guys? At the rate request mapping na?
Yes,
Yes,
Ravi.
So
Yes.
just I'm giving what vendor. I'm giving what vendor now, guys. Okay, vendor only, right? So just I'm giving what vendor. So in this right in this controller, just I'm writing one method public the string, just a return type. I'm taking what string view data, right? View data. Here I'm writing what view data. Okay, good. So here what I'm writing now, guys, here what I'm writing now view data, right? So here just I'm returning some messages, right? Some messages from here, right? Some messages. Just I'm writing what from vendor. From what vendor now, right? This message will return. So I want to make this method as what HTTP method get type. So what annotation we will apply now, guys? Get mapping na? Come
At
on,
the rate of
yeah.
get mapping.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so
Yes.
just I'm giving what data, right? So this is what now our what our consumer, right? Sorry, our producer application is ready now. So we completed this area now, guys. Okay, we completed what this area now. Okay, good. So if you want to see this project, what hexadecimal, anybody want?
Yes,
Hexa
Ravi.
means what?
yes,
UUID? UUID, anyone want? So at the time, anyone remember when I was explaining what Spring Core or what Boot Core, I used what one annotation at the rate value. Anyone remember it to read the dynamic data?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes,
what?
Ravi.
Yeah. Here I'm taking what
Values.
private. Here I'm taking what private string, right? String, what is that? ID. Just I'm taking what ID here only. I'm taking this variable, and in this variable we will hold that what hexadecimal, guys. Okay, so for that what I'm doing now, at the rate value annotation. Anyone remember this annotation now, guys, to reading the dynamic data? Okay, anyone from?
Yes,
yes,
Ravi.
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Read the
Remember.
dynamic values for proper.
yes,
Configuration values you read by
yes,
using at the
yes.
rate value.
So now we will take this one here, right? And what we will do now, we will go inside that property, and
View.
we will copy this this ID here, and we will just normally
Dollars.
Yes.
yeah, we will paste it. Okay, dynamic based. Then what will happen now, this variable will hold what is that our load balancer ID. If you want to what see that load balancer ID, now do one thing. Okay, based on that what this message return what ID also. So what we will do now, let's return this ID also plus what ID. I hope the people are getting the point. I'm reachable to you people.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
So here what we are doing now, here we are reading the what load balancer ID. Here we are reading the load balancer ID, and just that load balancer ID based on this message, right? We are adding the load balancer ID also, and we are returning to whom? Our Eureka server. Clear, guys?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes,
Okay, so now what we will do it now, guys. So next what we will do it now, consumer application, right? We will run the consumer application. But if anybody want, anybody want to what see that what how our consumer application is working, now let's see that. Okay, later we will implement. Now first what I'm going to do now, first I'm going to run what our load balancer Eureka server. So now go inside that, right click, run Spring Boot application. Now open the browser. Now open the browser. What is that? Localhost 8761 na? Hit it. We are getting the Eureka dashboard or not, guys? Come on. This is what? Our Eureka server dashboard na? Come on, yaar. Give the response, guys.
Yes, Ravi.
And here what? Still there is no instance na? Any instance is running? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, showing the instance also.
Only one. Where that instance? No, there is no instance. Still no instance is available. Any instance is available? No.
No instance here.
No
instance.
no instance. How the instance will come? Now come here, right? Because we already published now. So now what we will do it now? Let's run this application. So what we are going to do now? I'm going to run this one. Right click, run this application as what? Spring Boot. Now come here, come to our dashboard. Just refresh this one. See this guys, see this. In this time, because one instance vendor services is running or not, means what? One instance is what? Running or not, guys? Instance currently registered with Eureka server or not? Come on, yaar. Previously there is no instance. Now instance is there or not?
Ravi,
Here,
you're taking screen, Ravi.
Oh, now 1 minute. Now fine. Now fine,
No,
guys.
not change the
No
screen.
instance.
No.
No
We are
instance
same
available.
visible instance. No instance we available. Yeah.
1 minute. Now fine.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah.
Yes, now visible.
Now fine.
Yeah. Now visible.
Okay, now
Vendor
again, don't worry.
services.
Don't worry. I'm stopping again the same application. I'm running again in front of you guys. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, it's good. And the people are what saying that it's stucking. Okay, now again I will explain, guys. Okay, don't worry. Now I'm stopping both server. Okay, so first what I'm going to do now? 1 minute. Again, let's what? Take new tab. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now? Here again what I'm going to do now? I'm running this application now. Right click, run as what? Spring Boot application. Which one we are
It is not showing here. Browser only showing.
Yes, Ravi. We are in dashboard.
Dashboard. STS is not showing.
Stacking.
now? Now fine.
No, Ravi.
No,
Is dashboard
No,
visible.
no, Ravi, still there.
Okay, so now fine, right? Please let me know that.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so good. So first what we will do it now, guys? First we will run our what? Eureka server, right? First we will run what? Our Eureka server. Right click, run as what? Spring Boot application. Now come to our what? Come to our browser, right? So here what we will do it now? We will hit the URL. What is that? Localhost what? 8761.
6-1.
So currently there is no instance now in the what? Eureka dashboard. Is it there?
Yes, Ravi.
No
No
instance.
No instance is there, right? No instance is there. Then what we will do it now? We will run our what? Another application. Which application? Our what? Producer application. Right click.
Vendor service.
Yeah,
Yes,
right
sir.
click, run as what? Spring Boot application. Now come to our what? Eureka dashboard. Now come to our what? Eureka dashboard. Now refresh it. Now currently what is that? One vendor service is running, one instance is running or not, guys? Come on.
Yes,
Yes,
Ravi.
Yes,
Ravi.
vendor
Yes.
service is showing.
Vendor service is
Yes,
running
Ravi.
now.
Vendor service.
Now observe it. Our application UUID. This is what our application UUID is showing here or not, guys? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, showing
Yes,
random.
Now
number.
okay, now then fine. Click here. Okay, so now remove from the actuator till actuator. So here what is that? Vendor vendor slash what is that data. Let's give the data, right? So we are getting right here what message is vendor service plus what is that our project UUID we are getting. Come on, we are getting or not, guys?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi, we are getting.
So this part we completed till now. This part we completed till now. We completed now, guys. Okay, till now we completed. Now let's work on this area also. Let's work on what? This area also. Are you ready to working on it?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, you
Ravi.
can.
Guys, session is boring. Everything is good now in the session.
No, interesting, Ravi.
Interesting, right?
Good.
Good, Ravi, very good. Interesting also, yes.
Okay, good.
Very nice.
So okay, good. So now let's work on what this part also, right? Let's work on what this part also. So before working on what we need to implement load balancer in this area also, right? Load balancing client now we need in this time to fetching the instances from the what server what we need to fetch the instance ID, right? Instances from the Eureka server. We need what? Load balancer client na, come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
So okay,
Yes.
good. So now let's prepare the project, right? First, what is that? Prepare dependency. Let's prepare the project name, dependency, then we will work. Okay, so at the time of writing, what is that? Consumer application. At the time of writing, what is that? Third application. Let's prepare our what? Third project, right? So consumer microservices. Let's prepare what? Consumer microservices now. Okay, good. So at the time of developing, what is that consumer application? Consumer application, what we need? We need some dependency now. So first we will give the name, right? So what is the name? Let's prepare Spring Cloud product service. This is our project name, right? This is our what? Project name. Another one, let's take the dependency, right? Let's take the dependency also. So in this one, in this time, what is that? Eureka discovery client, and what is that? Web
Spring Web.
Spring Web. Let's take Spring Web, and what? One more what? One more ribbon, right? Ribbon dependency will be there. What is that? Ribbon and dependency will be there. So now why we are taking Eureka discovery now? Why we are taking this Eureka discovery? Because still we need, what is that? Still we need what? Eureka server, right? Eureka server. So all required dependencies there in which dependency now? All require Eureka server.
Eureka Discovery Client.
Eureka server right? Eureka server all required dependencies there in which dependency now? In which dependency? In the Eureka discovery
Discovery.
client.
Eureka Discovery
Because
Client.
of that what we are doing now? We are taking this dependency. Clear,
To fetch
guys?
the instance order.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so
Yes,
now
sir.
let's create it,
Yes,
right?
Ravi.
Let's create our what? Another project also, right? Let's create our what? Another project also. So good. So what we are doing now, let's take file new. Let's first stop it, right? First stop it, all application. Yeah. So file new, and what? Spring starter project, right? So here let's give the name. What is the name we prepared, guys? What is the name we prepared? Spring
Cloud product service.
Spring Cloud product service now. Okay, good. So now next, okay, next in this time, what is that? Eureka discovery, and what is that? Web. After then what? One more. What is the client now, guys?
Ribbon.
Why this one is not coming? Ribbon, right? Why this one is not coming?
That one is the old one.
Spring
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, we need to change it, guys. Okay.
Give recurrent.
No, we need to change the version, right? We need to change the version because why this one is not? Sorry.
2.63 also it's available, Ribbon Ravi.
In which version?
2.6.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Not available. Why this one is not giving? One minute, 1 minute. Why this one is not coming? One minute, guys. Be patient, right?
Red button is open. Red button. 2.2.
Why this one is not coming? 1 minute.
Because
Sorry.
red
I
button.
selected all, but it will give the suggestion, right? Sir, I add externally. 1 minute. Anyone can guide why this one is not coming? Ribbon dependency.